Hello everyone, my name is Gitanjali Wag. Today I am going to explain what is meant by K-means clustering. This is my assignment number 2. So K-means clustering is the type of unsupervised learning which is used when you have unlabeled data, that is data without defined categories or groups. The goal of this algorithm is to find a group in data with the number of groups represented by variable k. The and the algorithm works iteratively to assign each data point to one of the k based on the features of that are provided. Data points are clusters based on feature similarity. The result of the K-means clustering algorithm are: the first is a centroid of k clusters, which can be used to labeled new data. Second is labels for the training data. Each data point is assigned to a single cluster rather than defining groups before looking at the data. Clustering allows you to find and analyze groups that have formed organically. The choosing a K section below describe how the number of the groups can be determined. Each centroid of cluster is a collection of features values which define the resulting groups. Examining the centroid feature weights can be used to iteratively interrupt what kind of group of each cluster represents. This is the algorithm of K-means clustering. First step is choose the number of K clusters. Second step is select at a random K points and the centroids are not necessary for your dataset. Step number 3 is assign each data point to the closest centroid that forms a K clusters. Then step number 4 is compute and place the new centroid of each cluster. And step number 5 is reassign each data point to the new closest centroid. If any reassignment took place, go to the step number 4, and otherwise go to the find. Here shown the diagram. Step number 1 is number of clusters, that is assigned 3. Then assign the centroids of each clusters. Then step number 3 is assign each data to the closest centroid. Then step number 4 is compute and place the new centroid of each clusters. Then again step number 5 is reassign each data point to the closest centroid. If any reassignment took place, go to the step number 4 is fine. This is the implementation of K-means clustering. First, here we import libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib. Then second is importing a dataset from a Google Colab from import files. Here we load the files. Then again, next step is import IO. Then here we read the dataset, that is a mall customer CSV file. This is a description of our dataset. In the dataset, we have 200 rows and 5 columns. Then next step is extracting independent variables. This is a code for it. Then next step is finding an optimal number of clusters using a elbow method. And this is a code for it. Next step is training the K-means model on the dataset. And this is a code for it. Thank you, everyone.